Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories that are happening right now. And topping the list for us tonight, deputies still trying to get an arson suspect into handcuffs. He's accused of intentionally starting several fires that eventually burned nearly 24 acres. Since Good Morning Tennessee, we've been showing you these pictures of the wildfire off Edwards Road near Harriman. Roane County Sheriff's deputies getting a call around 7. Someone reporting that a man was making threats to burn down a home. Well, with deputies headed that way, the suspect, Billy Wright, reportedly ran into the woods and set a number of fires, which grew, according to state wildfire officials, reaching 22 acres in size.
We were able to talk to him by phone while he was out in the woods, but we could not get him to come to where we were. We couldn't get him to tell us where exactly he was in the woods. He was very uncooperative, as you can imagine.
Concern is, after the humidity goes back down, if it dries out enough, it could creep back across the fire line. So they'll be back on this. Some crews will, probably for the rest of the week.
At this point, fire is contained, and we don't have any reports of buildings being burned. But as you heard there, fire crews will keep watching through the rest of the week. As for Wright, he faces charges of aggravated arson. Roane County deputies do not think Wright is a danger to the public, but those investigators would like to hear from you if you spot him. Our second big 7 is 7-story flyers with anti-Semitic messages showing up here in Knox County. A WAT6 on your side viewer reached out after finding them near his home. Meanwhile, law enforcement agencies have noticed people posting about the flyers online. The West Knoxville man who shared these with us says the flyers were inside plastic bags and left on his driveway, with more of them all over his Cedar Bluff area neighborhood. A spokesperson for the Knox County Sheriff's Office says 3 KCSO units are looking into the flyers. Now, Knoxville police had, at last check, not received any direct reports, but they are aware of talk about them online, and they are encouraging people who find such flyers to get in touch. The department going on to say in a statement, quote, "At this time, KPD is not aware of any credible local threats. KPD is continuing to monitor the situation in the Middle East and work alongside its local, state, and federal law enforcement partners to stay up to date on the latest intelligence regarding potential safety issues related to the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict." Now, the flyers we've seen resemble ones distributed in Middle Tennessee. We told you about those earlier in the month, some bearing logos which indicate they had supposedly been created by the KKK. That's not something we've seen here in Knoxville. Now, other flyers turned up over the summer in Columbia, Tennessee, with 2 people arrested back in July for flyers left at black churches. Anti-Semitism also on Governor Bill Lee's mind. The governor posting some of these pictures you see here online as he gathered with Congressman David Kustoff and with leaders of Margolin Hebrew School in Memphis, talking about school safety efforts and threats. Now, Lee writing, quote, "As Jewish people around the world continue to face persecution, Tennessee remains in prayer and solidarity with the nation of Israel and her people." Going on to write, anti-Semitism should never be tolerated in any form, and it certainly won't be tolerated in Tennessee. That school, by the way, the same one which faced a terrifying encounter in August when a man with a gun tried to get inside. School security measures thwarted his efforts. He wound up firing shots outside. Investigators later identifying the man as a member of the Jewish community and a former student. Moving through our big story list for you tonight, a weekend wreck claims a life. That wreck in Sevierville also left 2 other people hurt. Now, we're told this happened on I-40. This was eastbound 40 near mile marker 406. It was right around 11:45 Saturday night. According to a crash report, officers arrived to find a 2016 Nissan Versa in the center median. Witnesses say that car had hit the guardrail on the left side of the road before then hitting a 2003 Ram pickup and running off the road. The driver, identified as 21-year-old Julio Bonilla, was ejected from the vehicle and died from his injuries sustained in the crash. 2 passengers, a 21-year-old and a 17-year-old, were taken to UT Medical Center with serious injuries. According to the crash report, no one had been wearing a seatbelt, and alcohol and marijuana were recovered at near the scene. The crash, by the way, remains under investigation tonight. Well, our next big story for you, hearing from the owner of Archer's Barbecue on his sudden closure of all of his restaurants. Last week we first told you that more than 40 employees were notified of those closures. A district manager told WATE that the owner, Archer Bagley, was filing for bankruptcy. Well, in a statement, he says, "I want to thank everyone who has supported us for the past 13 years, including our employees. It is a tough time for the restaurant industry. Sales are down, costs are up. I went as far as I could. Now it's on to see what's next in my life, end quote. New information about a big case we're following in our next Big 7 story for you tonight. A Knox County judge considering a motion to suppress cell phone and social media information. That motion made by the defense for the man accused of shooting and killing a store worker almost a year ago. Larry McBee back in court today for another hearing. McBee is facing charges of felony murder, aggravated robbery, unlawful possession of a weapon, evading arrest, and more. As we have reported, 23-year-old Tristan Smith was shot and killed while working at Rural King. According to the Knox County Sheriff's Office, the shooting happened after Smith suspected McBee was shoplifting and then approached him. McBee was arrested after an overnight manhunt. Of course, we'll keep following this case and we'll let you know what the judge decides about that social media and cell phone evidence. East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers with a reminder in our next Big 7 story tonight as we near the end of October Domestic Violence Awareness Month. The group wants to make sure the public knows about safe exit strategies. The Knoxville Family Justice Center says 1 in 4 women and 1 in 7 men will be victims of domestic violence at some point in their lives. Leaving is the hardest thing for victims to do, and Crime Stoppers says it's important to carefully plan in order to safely escape.
There are some things that people can do if they need to plan this out instead of just leaving immediately. They can go to Safe Haven and really learn a lot more about escaping, but it's gathering all your paperwork, gathering your children's paperwork, birth certificates, identification, things like that, as well as your bank's information, your bank account information, your credit card, your Social Security cards.
We're told on average it takes someone 7 tries to leave a domestic violence situation. Now, if you or someone you know needs help leaving, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number is 1-800-799-SAFE, or you can text the word START to 88788. To wrap up our big story list for you tonight here on the 7, the city of Knoxville setting aside a stretch of Gay Street for, well, walking around. We're going to give this idea a try as a pilot project on the 400 block of Gay Street. That's between Wall Avenue and Union, keeping cars off the street, creating a public space for pedestrians. City points to other places that have tried this, from Paris to New York to Nashville, New Orleans. The mayor saying this pilot project will happen over 4 weekends to gather information and allow city leaders to decide if the pedestrian-only concept should happen on a more regular basis or on other city streets. So here are the weekends. Not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, November 10th and 11th, then November 17th and 18th, December 8th and 9th, and December 15th and 16th. We're told the closures will last from 7 p.m. to 4 in the morning, and you will not be allowed to park on the street. So we'll see what happens.